we are moving from analyzing what is going to be the future in a different angle of the future. Welcome to the ACTIVAGE.org premises. This is the new building where ACTIVAGE.org will start operating in the next times, in the next years. And then I have to say you what is ACTIVAGE.org. ACTIVAGE.org is an association. This is a private association. It's a private legal entity that has been created by decision of the partners of ACTIVAGE to take care and to continue the ownership of all the results of ACTIVAGE, the project ACTIVAGE, and to promote and to enable the deployment and the scaling up of active and healthy aging services and technologies in the next year. So the idea of ACTIVAGE.org is that we have the opportunity really to enter in the future with all the background that we have created in ACTIVAGE. So it's the only way that we understand that ACTIVAGE can go beyond the limits of the project, taking all its legacy and to project, as I said before, into the transmission and transference of all the assets, of all the innovation that has been created. And these are going to be done by the same people that has been creating and producing ACTIVAGE. For that reason, the association is an association of organizations that initially participate in ACTIVAGE. You will see more details of ACTIVAGE.org connecting to our website. So I will not take more time to explain the details, but I want to invite the people that has been in the very first moment of the creation of ACTIVAGE, the founders of ACTIVAGE.org, which are partners of the project. To take advantage of the presence, physical presence of one of the founders of ACTIVAGE, I like to invite Germán Gutiérrez from Medtronic. Medtronic is one of the founders, along with another 14 organizations in the and people of the project. I would like to invite 4 representatives of those organizations that represent the different typologies of organizations that participate in the association. I would like to ask the opinion of all them respected to ACTIVAGE.org. So, Germán, you are here, and what do you expect the ACTIVAGE.org should do to be the real catalyst of a digital transformation? Your opinion is not as a manager of ACTIVAGE that we are the leader of ACTIVAGE. Your opinion is as a medtech company.
Well, I get my hat of medtech as Medtronic. I'm delighted to be here in the premises of ACTIVAGE.org. This is a luxury. I think ACTIVAGE.org is a need. Why is a need? And I want you to give the perspective from medtech. Medtech is an industry, is a way to act in the industry in which we normally sell boxes, sell technology in a box, like a pacemaker. And to sell a pacemaker is quite similar to sell it in New York, to sell it in Madrid. It's a box, and you need sales reps, and you deploy those sales reps in a hospital, and you sell box. But about these AHA services, this is very different, because services is much more local. You need to know the local ecosystem. You need to get in touch with many other players and many other actors that are really protagonists in that ecosystem. Without an entity like ACTIVAGE.org, I think we lack this type of connection with the local ecosystem. It's very complex for medtech. If you want to replicate those services in many places across Europe, to go there and start from scratch. It's not like selling boxes. So you need someone or an association, an entity, or entities that really knows the ecosystem, knows the challenges, knows the providers, knows the environment, and that you really can walk together with these type of entities. So if we, as ACTIVAGE, do not create ACTIVAGE.org, MedTech would really need a kind of entity that is really acting like ACTIVAGE.org. That's why I think us as Medtronic, as MedTech, we are just really taking the lead in participating as founders in ACTIVAGE.org, because it has a role and it has a leading protagonism in how we are going to act in the market. And I think that is in a nutshell, how do we feel as MedTech, as entities like ACTIVAGE.org. So we have a luxury to be participating in this first instance of an association like ACTIVAGE.org. So that's very welcome.
So many thanks, Germán. The company is very important for the life and then for pushing ACTIVAGE.org, because Activate will be what the members want it to be. Yeah. And then are the members who will drive the direction. And for this is a value that we have members of different characteristics that are driving the market from different angles. Thank you very much for your words.
One last remark. Even if we are founders, for the audience, you are also invited to be part of ACTIVAGE.org. So you can be protagonist also in the journey of ACTIVAGE.org. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So, as I said before, we have invited 4 representatives of the founders of ACTIVAGE.org that represent different sensitivities in the heterogeneity of the market we are immersed. So first of all, I want to invite my friend Olivier Horboui from ST Microelectronics. What is your opinion respect to the questions that we put you all from the perspective of an IoT industry? Oh,
thank you, Sergio.
How are you, Olivier?
Thank you, Sergio. Thank you. Yes, I will give the perspective of one of the world's largest semiconductor company, ST Microelectronics. So our value is to provide differentiated technology enablers in different domains. And one of our focus is the digital transformation of healthcare and well-being, which covers aging well. So aging well is a domain in which we are actively involved for several years. ACTIVAGE project being one of our major contributions. So what did we learn during this experience that we should keep in the ACTIVAGE.org experience? We learned that the digital transformation in aging well, in other words, the creation of an Internet of Things active and healthy aging ecosystem, it supposes the integration of thousands of smart things. And these smart things, they must get the embedded technology to be able to interact with their environment. For instance, a smart thing must be connected, must be able to sense its environment, to act on its environment, and should be now enhanced by artificial intelligence. To make sure that these interactions are well accepted, therefore adopted, we need to build upon the understanding of user needs, to analyze older adults' environments and lifestyle information. Then we can identify the needs and provide customized solutions, ensuring as well the user's data privacy and security. And this is the reason why we are so excited to be part of the ACTIVAGE.org experience. Because through microelectronics, working together with other partners, each specialized in their domain. I mean, we saw, for instance, Herman from Medtronic mentioning the MedTech contribution. So because through microelectronics, we have together the opportunity to make a positive contribution to people's lives, bringing the positive impact of the technologies, which is always challenged in this kind of environment. These technologies that we develop through solutions based upon the Internet of Things in order to improve the quality of life, the health, and the autonomy of the older adults. Thank you, Sergio.
Thank you, Olivier, for your intervention, for a very clear vision of what this industry, because you are in the heart of the IoT. And we are claiming that in ACTIVAGE, we have deployed more than 20,000 devices, sensors. And how many of these devices are wearing devices of ST microelectronics? I can imagine the interest that ST might have on this type of organization, and we rely in the contribution of ST to drive the good direction for AI in the future. So I want to move now. Yes, tell me.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that you can count on us,
okay.
And you can count also on the, let's say, the constellation of partners, working together with ST microelectronics in order to provide these solutions to the aging well market.
For sure, this is the network capacity, the network effect. Thank you.
Clearly.
I want to move now from two big companies, leaders in their all respective markets, to small companies, to SMEs, because SMEs are in the background of ACTIVAGE. And I want to invite my friend Cristiano Pagetti from the company Medea in Florence, also to give us his opinion with respect to ACTIVAGE.org mission.
Thank you, Sergio. I really enjoy this opportunity. And as you can see, the contest of ACTIVAGE.org is a very special contest because we can enjoy large companies, service providers, small enterprise, and also stakeholders. And as Medea, we are promoting innovation in active healthy aging and connected health since more than 20 years, collaborating with the European Commission and different institutions. So we are proud to be part of these initiatives. And I think that small, medium enterprise can really play an important role collaborating with all the stakeholders and starting from a large company to support and drive the innovation. Having a clear understanding of the market push and strategy of the all stakeholders can really be an effective instrument to support innovation. But ACTIVAGE was able not only to demonstrate innovation capabilities in terms of deployed technology, but as Medea, we coordinated the overall impact assessment framework with respect to reference baselines such as quality of life, sustainability, and service acceptance. And now, for the first time, we have a very strategic asset because taking into account the local ecosystems, we can provide for the first time the evidence towards decision makers of the impact of this new service. And this is a very strategic asset to be able to come over several barriers that in the past have been addressed by this contest. So we really plan as Medea with ACTIVAGE.org to go ahead to expand the impact and the scalability of those solutions and welcome new partners and new service on board to this ecosystem.
Thank you, Cristiano. Thank you very much. I think that the role of SMEs in ACTIVAGE.org will be crucial. Remember that in ACTIVAGE.org we have created the way, in ACTIVAGE project, we have created the ways to attract SMEs into our ecosystem, and for sure that Medea is one example of a small, medium-sized enterprise in this domain. But our three previous speakers talks mostly from the side of technology. And I want to move at the same level of SMEs to the demand side. So I invite Mario Lecumberri from ECV Star, and a small company in Valencia that is a service provider, is really social care service provider that has embraced the technology of ACTIVAGE, participating very heavily, very actively in the deployment site of Valencia. So Mario, just tell us what is your feeling about ACTIVAGE.org.
Hello, Sergio. Thank you very much. As you know, we are a professional home caring services. Now we are jumping into the benefits of innovative care as a complementary support of the face-to-face of caring activities. And we know and we understand very well the benefits of participating in ACTIVAGE.org. Why? Because for a caring company like us, this is a great opportunity to provide IoT solutions to end users. We know we are near to the end of the IoT blockchain of innovative care, and our position allows us to capitalize the products that go on the market. We are working in a client, in a business to client model, and we are called to deal directly with users who are going to adopt IoT solutions in their lives for active and healthy aging, increasing their well-being and autonomy. So for all of this, we celebrate the possibility of belonging to ACTIVAGE.org as a natural continuity of ACTIVAGE project to explore new business models in the field of care.
Thank you, Mario. Thank you, because you represent one of the examples that we were pushing in ACTIVAGE.org since the beginning, when we foresee the creation of the marketplace of ACTIVAGE.org in the near future. Because companies like ECV and Star that are very well introduced in the local markets, we need hundreds of companies like ECV and Star spread out in all Europe. Because these are the companies that will bring the service to the user who lives in the towns, in the cities, in the rural areas, and so forth. So this is a critical importance of companies like ECV and Star, and we have some other examples in ACTIVAGE of companies like that are welcome to join ACTIVAGE, because we are creating the condition for these companies really to enable, to enhance the market reach in the capacity to bring more clients and more business at the end of the day. Not in the last place, is in the last order of intervention. I invite Elena Rocher, who is member of Las Naves, a foundation for innovation of the municipality of Valencia, and is one of the is the leader of the deployment site Valencia. And this is an organization, it's a public organization that starts with ACTIVAGE.org since the very beginning of the project. So I want to remark the value that also public organizations has a place within, and we are welcome all these public entities to join us in ACTIVAGE.org. So the floor is yours, Elena.
Hey, hi, hello, Sergio. Thanks for your words. To answer your question, I mean, we think that the association has to position as a top reference on innovation in the field of IoT for us that will attract other municipalities and organizations from the public sector. It has also to actively generate awareness, knowledge, evidence on the benefits of IoT technologies and services on the active and healthy aging on citizens and also on key prescriber stakeholders that can act and as requesting and demanding this kind of technologies from the demand side. And also I think that the association has a scope, in front of it, has work to do on figuring out actions, tools, initiatives to tackle with the barriers for adoption of IoT services by older citizens that we all know about the digital divide, and also by public administrations. And thus, I think the association should engage or try to work on engaging municipalities, regional governments, in the association activities and also demonstration projects, as we did. Because they are demand drivers and can bring closer these benefits to the most vulnerable population and those which are in greatest need. So that's why these are the reasons that motivate Las Naves to become part of this ambitious project and this association, and we will be there to accompany all of you in this process to grow and to deep in this digital transformation in Europe.
Okay, thank you, Elena. Very valuable your support and involvement in the future evolution of association. And I want to take the word of Germán, that association is not only limited to the former ACTIVAGE partners, but is open to everyone that want to participate in this challenge of scaling up, pushing up the market of active and healthy aging and the IoT for active and healthy aging and healthcare. So I thank you very much to your participation. Thank you to all that organization that has been supporting ACTIVAGE.org initiative since this moment. And I would say, welcome ACTIVAGE.org, because you are taking care of the future of ACTIVAGE project that is going to end today. Thank you very much.